Okay, we're live. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's Megan and Debbie here from Growth and Involvement Consulting, and we wanted to jump on and share some expansive ideas and really introduce you to our world. And our mission is to really create spaces for people that they can go to grow. This is both online and in person. We want to share some reflections from this week and really talk a little bit about our power theme. So, Debbie, kick us off.
Yes, our power theme for the month of May is identity, because at the core of personal development, it's our identity that has to change. A lot of people get into personal development, they read the books, they listen to the YouTube, they have mentors, but they don't actually change. So we have to be willing to change who we are, and we can change. We have to change our beliefs, our habits, our assumptions, like what we believe to be true about ourselves, other people, about life, about our goals. So it's such a powerful topic. And I feel like our clients this month, and including ourselves here, Megan, is like there's been some huge shifts. And I know you've seen that too. We talk about this, like huge shifts in our client base, huge shifts in ourselves. It's like we're really like changing our identity, because the version of you, if you're listening to this, the version of you today is producing today's results. And if your results are amazing and you love them, keep going. But I would say complacency can set in at any level. We're meant to grow. We're meant to evolve. We're meant to achieve our goals. And our goals are, we set goals to grow into more of what we're really capable of. So, but if they're not where you want to be, if you're like kind of stuck, it's like, okay, you need to look within. We had a client on our call today say the power within us. We have power within us. And so, yes, it's like some of our habits and beliefs are great, but then some of them have to change, or we're just going to keep repeating the same thing over and over again. And I would say we lead very much by example here, Megan. What are some reflections that you've seen this week from our clients and the calls that we've hosted?
Yeah, so many reflections, and really the team has just taken on a life of its own. We're talking about like shining your light more brightly. And I think a lot of people are they are having emotional impacts, but I think the reason these emotional impacts are happening is because people are realizing how much gifts and talents they have to give the world, and how all these limiting beliefs were really suppressing their potential. And now they're just being liberated to step into more of the work they want to do, the career choices they want to make, and being more on purpose, infused with that purpose. And one thing we're really focusing on this month is addressing insecurities. Everybody has insecurities. And when I first was thinking about this topic of insecurities, when I first heard about it in different mentorships, I was like, gosh, like nobody really wants to look at their insecurities, but actually we do. We want to shine a light on them, and we want to really address them. So what we did across the client base, and there's lots of insecurities. People feel they're not good enough. They should have another degree. They feel like people aren't taking them seriously. Who am I to go out there and do whatever it is they want to be doing? So we started to isolate those and correct them in two ways. And if anyone's watching this, I'd encourage you to do this exercise. First of all, what is the insecurity? Then you come up with an affirmation that's the polar opposite. So one of our clients that had some mixed feelings about not having these degrees said he has a bachelor degree from the
life experiences.
In life experience. So the new affirmation, and then the second part of it, we want to affirm and act. So what 5 things would you be doing if you didn't have that insecurity? So a lot of people that we work with in sales teams, a lot of what they would do if they didn't have their insecurities is they'd be contacting more people, showing up more on social media. So we want to start to affirm the new identity and then behave like that person. And it's just so cool and so profound. And Debbie and I do practice these as well. Like we practice it simultaneously and really realize there's always another gear that you can tap into when you release the limiting beliefs by affirming the new version of yourself. We say like going from 1.0 to 2.0. And some of our clients are on 3.0, 5.0. So all the different personality, professional skill set upgrades. So what other reflections, Debbie, do you have from this week? I mean, there's so many, but just to pick a few highlights.
Yeah, we host 4 calls a week. So we host mindset, sales. So it's like there's so many ideas we could share on today's live. But I really love, I just love people really embodying and really stepping into more of their true potential, really watching our clients embody that. And really, like you said there, Megan, shining their light more brightly. Like if you think about social media, everybody we follow, you're scrolling and then you're like, oh, I like that idea. Oh, I like that quote they shared. This girl today was sharing like her makeup routine. I was like, wow, I really like her makeup. I like how she did that. And then she had this link. If you want to order some makeup, it's like, yeah, I'm going to do that. So it's like, if these people weren't putting themselves out there, we wouldn't be benefiting. So same with you and everybody watching, we all have wisdom to share. We have experiences. We have our good energy, our voice, our authenticity. So everybody needs to probably step it up into a higher gear and really like shine their light more brightly. At the end of the day, it really does come down to expression, like really expressing your ideas more, because we all have so much value to share. And we need to really own that and step into more of that ownership energy. Because if we're just hiding and we're inverting that energy, who really benefits? Like who benefits by you playing small? Who benefits if Megan and I are playing small? And, we're really reflecting on our journey of being mindset coaches and sales coaches over the past year and a half. And it hasn't been an easy journey, but man, are we on purpose. We're so thankful that God has given us this purpose to really like help people change their thinking. Like when you change your thinking and you change your mindset, you really like change your identity of who you are, like amazing things happen. And we've seen that in our own lives and the people that we work with. So it's just, I feel so blessed. I feel so grateful. And Megan and I have literally, like, it's so amazing being able to do this work together. And we often say like the universe match made us.
It is.
It did. And so we're just having an authentic talk. There's nothing scripted today. We're just like speaking from the heart. And we're really like wanting to impact so many people, so many more people with this work that we do.
Debbie and I had a meeting earlier. We were supposed to be doing something else, but we just spent the whole meeting talking about how grateful we are, grateful for our resiliency, what we've navigated to be here. And I think, when in entrepreneurship, people often see it when it's up and running, but not like all the parts that went into that. And a lot of gratefulness for all of our clients, our amazing clients that show up and do the work. And just really having an impact in helping people to appreciate themselves more so they can go and take action on their divine mission. All of our clients, they have different goals, and those goals have chosen them. And our role is to support the transformation and to hold a space for that transformation while people are coming around to the fact that that goal is for them and what they need to do to achieve that. And we like the question, are you prepared to do the growth your goal requires? I did a post on this yesterday, and I reflected on all the growth when I was writing the post, and I was like, the new goal wants even more growth. Yes. So you want a goal worth changing for, and we absolutely love what you do. We do feel that, I love what you said there, Debbie, just so on purpose. It's a great way to live, to have a labor of love, and we both changed careers to do what we're doing now. So if you're watching this and you feel like you're not in the career that you want to be in, you can change career. So I would encourage everyone watching to really think about what's the next steps for you with your goals. And it could be, if you're watching, your next step might be to get goal clarity. A lot of people, I think it's like 90-something% of people don't have their goals written down. So the first step could be clarifying the goals, putting yourself in the right environment, asking for help, getting the right guidance and direction, and actually deciding, what do I really want in this lifetime? What do I want now? So I think that's a great place to start. And then once you have the goal clarity, then it's bold actions. So any final thoughts for today, Debbie?
Lots of bold actions. So it's like, what can you do today to get out of your comfort zone? Megan, share that quote you had about comfort.
Which quote?
There's something about if you're if you're
not outside your comfort zone, you're in it.
You're in it. Yes.
On that, and I was putting together this quote, and I was like, what do I want to say about the comfort zone? I was like, well, that's really it. If you're not proactively taking bold moves and pushing the limits on yourself, you are falling into a circle of complacency, and nobody wants that. Even though there is a desire for the comfort zone, it's like, I want to be in the comfort zone, but actually I know I'm not growing. So get out into the growth zone and enjoy the exhilarating feeling of pushing the limits on what you think is possible for you.
Yes, it builds it builds your confidence. It builds your resiliency. It's like, yeah, I can do anything I put my mind to. And people need to hear from you. We talked about that on our call earlier. We're like, people need to hear from you today. So get out there and go share your wisdom and go out there and just go serve people. Because really we're here to be just serving others to the best of our ability in time, energy, money, whatever that is for you. Go help somebody else solve their problem. Your problems will be solved. And so we could go on forever, but we'll wrap it up there. And thanks for tuning in. And it's the long weekend coming up. Enjoy the long weekend. Enjoy your day. And we are actually hosting a masterclass as well. We'll drop the link below, and it's all around identity and it's all around sales, because we love sales. Sales is helping people get what they want. So if you're kind of like, you need to improve your sales process, come to our masterclass. It's next Thursday, 6 p.m. MST, 8 p.m. EST. So we'll drop the link below, and it's going to be a power masterclass. We're excited for it. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.